So today's video is going to be why am I excited to read books, why I get excited to read books. It will be in the title. This is quite a spontaneous video because book reading is something I get excited about. This is why I wanted to share on this video why I'm excited about reading more books. I'm currently reading The Christmas Guest, which if you've been following the Vlogmases, then you'll see that I'm on page 224, so because it's Christmas and I love at Christmas time to read Christmas books. And I only read this book at Christmas, so it's like always fun to read a different book to what I'd normally do. I find that Christmas is a good time to read because it is fun and it's relaxing, and I'm excited about books to the point where I do book videos on my channel. Like, I do quite a few book videos, and then there's this piece of hair in a funny part. Yeah. I really don't know why I'm getting distracted by my hair. I find that reading a book helps you to learn something, whether it's non-fiction, information book, or fiction, something that's not true. I find reading's a good way to wind down before I go to bed. I tend to read first thing, which I'm reading My Sister Jodie currently when I wake up, and I'm also reading The Christmas Guest. I tend to read like 2 books. So, My Sister Jodie, I'm on chapter 3, so I'm doing quite well with both. And then at the end of the day as well, I find books mean you can see into different ways of life, different time periods, how people lived in a different time, lived their life in that time period. I love books with different time periods and different places. I find that reading takes you to another place and gives you ideas for if you do English A-level, English GCSE, whatever you do, English-wise, it gives you ideas to put into your own writing. I find that some books have like life lessons, like in My Sister Jodie, I kind of don't know if I would class it as a life lesson, but the thing I learnt was Jodie's mum and dad thought that both Jodie and Pearl would love moving to Melchester College. Up until that point, Jodie had been the leader, but when they moved for the first time, Pearl was the one who's fitting in, making friends. Pearl thinks maybe she doesn't need Jodie as much anymore. Then on bonfire night, Pearl realises that she does need Jodie because Jodie falls out the tower and then dies. Spoiler alert. It just sort of shows that even sometimes the toughest, strongest person can still struggle with certain things, like moving to a new place and fitting into somewhere different. So in my opinion, it kind of does show you don't make assumptions in a way about how life's going to be, because the realisation will come out at a different point. Sometimes life changes. That's one thing I've learned. Life changes. It's still good to try new things, is what I find. Sometimes new things you try don't always work, is what I found in that book as well. A lot of these are kind of related to the book, so it's allow you to explore other people's lives and situations and see life through a different lens. Reading also opens you up to new things that you didn't think you'd enjoy reading or finding information about. Books can teach you stuff about the world. Books can teach you about problems within society and what society's like in a different period, like women's rights in a different time period, all that kind of thing. I find when I read, life slows down and nothing's forcing you to know anything or learn anything. Never been into reading Christmas when you're a bit bored and there's a bit of a lull moment. It's time to give books another chance. For Christmas, a big part of mine's always like reading. I find reading is a mixture of quick information, and sometimes the information is a lot slower to find, but that's the fun of reading. It's finding out different information at different speeds. This is all from me. Please pick up a book. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I know this is quite a short, spontaneous video. So, hope you enjoyed it. Bye.